All right, all right. We are doing a recap of the game. Holy smokes. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. We got the New Orleans Saints letting us down. Oh, gosh. It's coming in already. That was the game. And at the last second, they backdoor us for the push. At least we got the push, -3. Unbelievable. Freaking New Orleans Saints. I don't know what they're doing out there. They're playing like they're in preseason. They're just messing around. We got money on the line. We got picks on the line. What are you guys doing? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to hear it from the professor. He's told me. He said just go money line. Keep it safe. Gave me the whole idea to keep it safe, and then I go and we're talking. I'm talking to the other guys, and they're talking about -3. I figured, yes, -3. I was on the -3 side, but I thought the Saints would bring it. I thought they would definitely cover 3. At 7, 6, I might get a little worried, but 3, no problem. And to be fair, they were covering they scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion in the last 2 minutes for no reason. Garbage backdoor. Oh, that one hurts. But we kind of went off track a little bit. Didn't go safe. Didn't lose any money, but we got to push. Just a pathetic showing by the Saints. The Panthers did everything in their power to win. They're a terrible team, and they played a little bit below average. Their defense played well. Their defense didn't even play well. It was mainly they just could not connect. They could not get anything going until the second half, and then they need a magical catch by Olave just to get it started. Then you got Derek Carr flexing, showing off. Oh, disgusting. You can tell the disgust in my voice. Props to the Carolina defense front line. You got Frank Louvu and Justin Houston. They just bull rushed all night, rushing 4, leaving them back in the zone. Derek Carr throwing into a three defenders in the area. They got the zone, rushing 4, putting pressure on Derek, and they still got to him. And they still forced interceptions, forced bad decisions, leaving all the cornerbacks. He had so many seconds. He had like 30 seconds to throw on some of those passes. Maybe that's a little extreme, but he had all day to throw, and he couldn't find anyone. That's just pathetic. At one point, Carolina put in the Red Rocket. That was kind of interesting. And he did do a good little toss. I don't know what the idea was. Maybe Bryce was trying to figure something out. But I thought the Panthers did great. They're still a terrible team. And the Saints, I put them a little bit below the Jaguars. They're not even at the Titans level. Not with the play that they're doing. They have all the talent in the world, and maybe when Kamara comes back, they'll be able to put it together, but it's not a good showing. It's a very, very talented team with a typical Derek Carr play. He played down. He wanted to save it till the very end, and that's not even guaranteed. It looks like the Panthers couldn't find any playmakers. They're searching for Thielen. They tried to get Hayden Hurst out there, the tight end. They got him at the end. They started playing him, and that kind of opened him up. Dropping it off. Saints were kind of playing prevent. Just play the game. Get the win. I guess technically they did. They didn't try to cover, right? They just tried to get the onside kick, force them to go. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to win games, and they did win the game, so they're going to go in the locker room and cheer and be happy and leave me over here with my face on the screen talking about how I did -3 instead of -2.5. I didn't think -2.5 would be useful. Not when you got a team that's going to get touchdowns. They're going to get touchdowns, and they can't be stopped. They should really have an offense that is just nonstop. It should be effortless. It should be automatic. And that's what I was thinking when I was watching this Cleveland-Pittsburgh game. I just thought it was so disgusting because they're putting it all out there. They're destroying their bodies. You got Minka Fitzpatrick and just all of them. I seen everyone. You seen them special teams. They're just throwing their bodies and trying to destroy the other man. And then meanwhile, you got this preseason game over here with New Orleans, Carolina. What a tale of two games. And somehow, New Orleans makes it a 3-point game. But you got that typical Cleveland-Pittsburgh game going on right now, third quarter. We were going to go Pittsburgh. The professor said to pick Pittsburgh. So I'm kind of hoping that Cleveland takes off in this third and fourth quarter so that I don't look like an idiot. But that's how we do it here. We pick the safest pick, which we did in today. We had to take the -3. We should have took the money line for the safest pick. Look how sad I am. A push is good. Don't get me wrong. I'd much rather have a push than a loss. But we gotta take our poison now. We're gonna have the. Let's see if we can get the professor online so we can talk his trash.
What's up, loser?
What's up, man? You're on the recap show.
Oh, am I?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm watching the Steelers game right now.
What did you think about the Saints? What do you think about that -3?
Oh man, of course. Like, pretty much. Even I was watching, I'm like, oh, they're gonna score a touchdown and push.
Yeah. I knew it. Right when I saw it, I saw that I didn't even think 2-point conversion because the game's over, right?
Yeah, I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's 9-20. They're going to score the touchdown 15. And they're going to look to make it, and then they're going to try the onside.
That is a dirty, dirty loss, man. Well, it's not a loss, a push, but my gosh, they did us dirty. That's for sure. But you said go for the money line, right?
Yeah, it's not as bad as the... Well, did you see what happened with the Niners game yesterday?
No. No, what happened?
So the spread was 7.5. They're up 10 with 4 seconds left, and then Sean McVay puts in the field goal team.
Wow.
And then it's like a 40-something yard field goal.
Holy smokes.
And that's how the game ends. He makes the field goal. Game's over, and it's 7.
What do you think about those Rams? They look pretty good, don't they?
It looked better than what I thought they were going to look like.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
thought they were going to be competing for the first pick.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. I thought Stafford was done, and I thought without Cup, they just look unmotivated too. But Nakua, you remember that guy or no? From college?
I don't even know who that guy. I don't even know what college he played at.
Okay, he went to BYU.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, well, he was supposed to be there for that Oregon game last year, and then he was injured. So that's how I remember him, because he was their star receiver.
Yeah. It looks like they're still feisty, man.
I know. What do you think about those Panthers?
I forgot they got the Eagles running back, and they had Hubbard from the Oklahoma State, and they had I forgot they had Thielen too.
Yeah. Thielen, I thought he would get more balls, but
he's older.
He is older, but he's still a playmaker. I think he's still a number 1, number 2, right?
He's probably like a number 2 now.
Yeah. What do you think about Bryce? Is he the real deal? Is he? You think he's legit?
I like Bryce, but they can't protect him, man.
Yeah. Well, they got no offensive line. He almost went out with an injury. You saw that? I don't know if you saw that. You're watching the Pittsburgh game, huh?
I was watching both of them. I had them on split TV or whatever.
Yeah. What's going on with that game? I haven't watched it very much. I know that Minka Fitzpatrick got injured and he's out of the game, right?
Yeah, and then what's his face? Freaking Nick Chubb's out.
Wow.
Well, right now it's 22-19. The Browns are up. They just scored a touch. Their running back scored like a 70-something yard touchdown run.
Yeah, it looks like you might be off on the Steelers, huh?
I thought the Steelers would be better, but not if they're down 3-0 now. He took a sack.
Yeah.
But I think the spread was 2.5, wasn't it?
The spread was. Yeah, so you'd be getting, what would you say, 6 and 7, 8?
They're down 3.
But it's only like mid-third quarter.
Yeah, not even mid-third quarter.
Yeah, so there's a lot of game to go, a lot of time for them to screw it up. I mean, the Browns are easily more talented.
Yeah, and then Watson, that guy, man.
Ooh.
All those massages killed him.
Yeah. He's not the same. He's practically taken, what, 2 years off?
He took 1 year off, and then I think he got suspended 8 or 10 games last year.
Wow.
And then he just does not look like the Texans, Watson.
No. He doesn't even look like Clemson. What was it? Clemson? No, wait. Where was he?
Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson Watson.
This trade's worse than the freaking the Wilson trade.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I don't know. We'll see how it ends.
But it's not looking good, man. He does not look.
What do you think about the Giants?
Man, they're a running team, and they just lost their freaking
star running back. Their franchise running back.
Yep, and Vanilla Vic isn't much of a passer.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really, really bad. What do you think the spread jumps to? There's no way it stays at 10.
It probably stays the same.
It's in San Francisco, isn't it?
It's in Santa Clara, and it's the home opener.
I don't see it. It has to go, what, to like 15?
No, that's too much.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If it's at 10, do you hesitate taking that?
It's a lot of points for a short week.
Yeah, but it does look like San Francisco took a little bit of damage, but I don't think too much. Didn't, what's his name, Ukiah get hurt or something like that? What's his name?
They didn't take any damage. They took a lot of snaps.
Yeah.
The defense was looking tired at the end of the game.
As they should be.
Yeah, because I think the freaking Rams had the ball for like 78 plays or something like that. Stafford threw it like 50-something times.
They look good. They look like they can put up numbers, man.
Yeah.
You get Higbee, you get Cooper Kupp back, you get Nakua, you get there's one other guy I can't remember, but man, they look like they could put up points.
And then McVay's a good offensive coach, and as long as Stafford stays healthy.
Yeah, absolutely, and there's no guarantee on that.
Stafford and his
health.
I know last year he had like a pitch count.
Yeah, as he should.
Which isn't great for a quarterback.
So he had 307 yards, 5 yards average, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, well, that was all in the second half.
Yeah,
more.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game until the second half, huh?
Yeah, we even midway through the second half, it was pretty close, and then Stafford started turning the ball over, and
well, Brock Purdy, 206, but he had an 8-yard average. Of course, they're always getting those long runs.
Well, they had the yak.
Yeah, all the yak yards, they start to add up. McCaffrey, Gosh dang. What a pickup, huh? Fits right
Yeah.
in.
Well, that was Purdy's probably worst regular season performance.
Yeah.
So it was still pretty decent. I give him like a C, C plus.
What about the Jets? They came back to earth, huh?
Jets are done, man.
You think they're done? You think they're like bottom five?
They're not bottom five. They'll win some games, but
Man,
Zach, they're not winning games. They're
no.
not gonna make the playoffs, but they're gonna be like last year. They'll be like 7-10 or 8-9. They're
Yeah.
not making the playoffs.
What about Tampa Bay at 2-0?
Well, they beat the Vikings.
Yeah, and
With
then they beat Chicago yesterday.
Chicago Fields, that guy. This might be his last year as a starter.
Do you think it's his fault? I don't think it's his fault. I think he's doing everything he can. That team is just awful.
I think it's a little bit his fault, and then a little bit the Bears' fault because their head coach is like a defensive guy. You need to give him
Good
an
field
offensive
position, something. Yeah.
and
Well,
then he just doesn't look. He kind of looks like he needs to like sit back and learn like Jordan Love or Rodgers and all them.
yeah. So his number one running back is Khalil Herbert.
And then his number one receiver is DJ Moore, and
Yeah. DJ
he,
Moore is like a 2 or 3 at best.
it's like a two, solid two.
Ugh, man. I don't know. He doesn't have much to work with. That's all I know. If
I
they're
don't
good,
think he's doing himself any favors. I think after this season,
yeah,
he he might get cut or traded, or he's done. That whole draft class, besides Trevor Lawrence, is looking like trash. You had
yeah,
Lawrence went 1, 2 was Zach Wilson. He's
wow,
sucks.
yeah,
And then 3 was Lance. He's a third string quarterback.
yeah,
And then Fields, who went like 10. He's not going in the positive. And then it was Mac Jones, and Mac Jones.
You think Mac Jones is done? So who's the best? Who's the second best quarterback of that draft?
It's probably Mac.
You think so, huh?
Wilson sucks. Lance can't even get on the field. Fields is a turnover machine.
Yeah,
Mac is like you could kind of run the offense around him.
yeah,
Even he's not even. He's kind of a bum. He's not like you don't. He's like if he was drafted in the 3rd or 4th round like Dak,
yeah.
like I would be like, oh, that's a solid pickup. But no, he was like a top 15 pick.
No, yeah, you can't.
If you're gonna draft someone top 15, they gotta be like at least have high potential.
You got to be JJ McNamara.
Oh, even he had a bad game against Bowling Green last week.
Wait. What is it? It's JJ McCarthy, actually, right?
I know what we were talking about.
Yeah. What's the other guy? It's McNamara. What's his name? Isn't that guy? That's the guy at Iowa, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that game. What do you think the spread is?
Penn State and Iowa,
Yeah.
probably 14.
No. No, I believe it's single digits. Yeah. Yeah, it's single digits. They're at Notre Dame, so that's got to be it.
Penn State.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking Notre Dame. So what? Let's see. What is it? What is it? Penn State, Iowa at Penn State. Well, I'm looking at Colorado. What do you think Colorado at Oregon?
Or I already saw the line. I think it's 20,
Well, it started at 19 and now it's 21.
so it's going up.
Yeah, I would imagine that as people as smart bettors catch on, right? Get the early spread at 19.
Yeah, because it's did you see it was so week 1 Oregon played Portland State,
Okay.
and they won 81-7.
Oh, no, I
And
didn't see that because I haven't watched really any Oregon because they had such a weak schedule, you know?
well, Portland State's garbage,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then they played I think it was called like American University or something like that
Okay.
this weekend, and they won 98-0. I think it
Oh,
was
91-0.
91-0.
Jeez. Imagine if Oregon plays North American.
What's the spread on that?
Minus
-120.
180. Yeah. It's a 180 spread. Yeah. 180 points. And that's even with the second team in. My gosh. Yeah, that's
And
right.
it's like, yeah, we lost by 74 to Oregon, but man, did we destroy American University.
Yeah, how do you feel about your season if you're Portland State? Do you feel good?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a strange switch of feelings, the momentum that's going on there. You
Well,
got
they went to Oregon to get their butts kicked, make some money.
yeah,
Like, we lost to Oregon, but we're gonna beat the crap out of American University.
they took out all that it's like when you get beat by your dad and then grow up and then you have a kid and then you beat
Anger on your little brother or sister,
yeah.
your little cousin.
That's exactly what happened. Holy smokes, we got some family issues. They need a therapist. Whew. Go take them to family court. You know the underground game that should be normally is like a top game. I don't know if anybody's talking about this, but Ole Miss traveling to Alabama. I don't think anybody's talking about that.
Well, I saw Nick Saban say they're going back to their original starter,
Okay, Milrow.
Milrow. So they went from Milrow to the Notre Dame guy, and then they benched him for the whatever the third string guy is, and that didn't work out, and now they're going back to Milrow.
Yeah.
It's
Dang.
like, oh, geez.
That's not a good sign. I know they were watching the game today and singing Bryce come back, huh?
Yeah, I guess Bryce was covering a lot of. Well, they went from Hurts to freaking Mac,
Yeah.
and then to Bryce. They haven't had a quarterback issue in freaking Mac was just started for 1 year.
But look at those guys, Tua and Hurts, right? They're doing
So
great in the NFL, but not only that, they had an awesome run game in Alabama. I think that covered a lot.
yeah, they haven't had a quarterback issue in like 8 years, I think.
You think it's the quarterback? I think it's the running backs. The running backs used to be like Josh Jacobs, Derek Henry, freaking beast mode mother effers that grown men that had mustaches at 13. you know, Not the freaking pencil thin Bryce Young mustache.
Well, they had the Lions running back last year, and he left.
What's his name? I can't remember.
Gibbs.
Okay, yeah. I don't think he's as much of a stud as those other ones that we just spoke about.
Not Jacobs or Henry or.
It's hard to find a running back that can carry your team, and that's two of them. And for them to make it, stay on with a Alabama team that has a NFL quarterback, my goodness.
Well, that and they had those NFL receivers. They had Waddle. They
Yep.
had Ruggs. They
Yep.
had Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
They had.
Maybe it's NIL. Oh, they had the murderer, huh? What's his name?
Ruggs.
Oh, Ruggs. Yeah.
They had the Ruggs, who was with the Raiders, and then you had Devontae, who's with the Eagles, and then
Yeah.
Waddle with the Dolphins, and I think they had another one. I just can't remember them off the top of my head.
Yeah, but if you can just remember that many, it's pretty impressive.
Those are 3 first-round running backs.
Absolutely.
Receivers.
Yeah. And number ones. Not number twos, number ones.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Would you take Ole Miss and the points?
What's the spread?
Okay, what do you think the spread is?
It's Bama at home.
Bama at home.
Bama home. They're the favorite. I'd say it's Bama minus. Bama minus 8.
-7.
7.
-7. That's where it stands. A normal Alabama team would have double digits.
Yep, and it's Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin knows
Ooh.
Nick Saban pretty well.
So what do you take?
Right now, I would have to take Ole Miss.
You got to take the points. You got to take the points with that one, man. You know he's going to run up the score. He could backdoor. You know, it's never closed with Lane Kiffin.
This is the worst Bama. They're panicking right now. The first time in
I know.
It's 16 years probably.
I was watching Saban on his little podcast that he has, and he was answering questions from the callers, and he looked like he was nervous, like he was picking at straws, trying to figure out reasons, and he's never been in this position, or at least in so long, not since he was at Miami.
Yeah, well, I was watching the game, and then they were even saying, and looking at after, this team would do, a bad play, normally Saban is, yelling and screaming at them and throwing his headset, and then he's just it's all right, man, giving positive,
Ooh, that's not good.
Which is, I know, Saban usually doesn't, that's fine, that's all right, man, keep your head up.
Yeah.
That's not really what Saban does.
No, that's different. That's not a good sign.
If he's doing that, it's he's really worried. He doesn't want to crush their mentality.
Yeah, I mean he's been crushing them for how many years? But I guess he thought that they had it, inside of them or something, so he could push them.
All the times I've seen the Saban Alabama games, he's always they'll be up 20, 30 points. He's yelling at them.
Yes.
Screaming and going crazy. It's calm down, dude.
Psychopath.
I don't think he's more calm. I think he just sees it I can't act like this with these guys.
No. He's got to try it. Yeah, he's got to try a different tactic, huh?
Yeah.
What about this game? I got 2 more games and then I'll let you go. So UCLA at Utah. What is the spread? What do you think?
Cam Rising is back.
Oh, he's officially back.
Well, he played last week, and they were a little sloppy in the first half, but they ended up killing, I think it was Weber State.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even watch that. I didn't even pay attention to that. But that's good to see.
And then UCLA.
They're number 22.
Where are they at?
Utah.
I'd say Utah minus 10.
That's what I was thinking, but no. Minus 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah. Where do you take? What is your early lean?
I like Utah.
I like Utah too. But I think the only reason UCLA is ranked is just to make this a good matchup on paper. I don't think that UCLA has what it takes to really match Utah. I already believe Utah's the best team in the Pac-12, so who do you think's the best team in the Pac-12?
Me?
Yeah.
Washington.
Whew, I should have known. You're a big Husky fan this year. You're all on their nuts.
Yes, sir. Max is the best. He's going top 15 in the draft next year. They're rolling.
He might make it to top 5. He might win the Heisman.
I think right now he's the front runner.
Jeez. To go from Indiana, what a journey. It's not like he was bad at Indiana, but he would have never made it to this level.
Well, the transfer porter's been crazy,
oh, yeah.
Because you got Caleb. He went to Oklahoma. He transferred to USC.
Yes.
Penix was at Indiana. He went to Washington. Even DJ Ukalam, whatever his last name is.
Oregon State, right?
That was at Oregon State.
Yeah.
Even Cam Rising, he started at Texas.
Yeah, that's right.
Texas, and now he's at Utah.
Yeah.
You know, you got all these transfer QBs.
Yeah, it's
I'm sure
pretty
there's
crazy.
more, but you know, those well, even what's his name, Bo Nix. He
Yeah,
was
that
at Auburn.
Auburn, wasn't he at Alabama too?
No, he was at Auburn. Now he's at Oregon.
Yeah. He's been all around, I feel like.
Yeah, well, he's been in college football. It feels like forever.
What about your boy JT Daniels?
Where's he at?
He is at Rice, and Rice is doing crazy good. He's got 805 yards over 3 games. He lost to Texas, of course, but then they beat
Yeah.
Houston, and then they destroyed Texas Southern 59-7, and now they're going to USF. So it's USF +2.
I'd have to do some more research. I don't really. I
Yeah,
haven't really paid attention to Rice.
I really like this Rice team, man. I feel like they're undercover, sneaky good, and they put some NIL money to use, and they're decent, man. I mean, they were going toe to toe with Texas for a while. Then they beat Houston. I mean, Houston is legit, right?
Yeah, Houston's usually a good team.
Normally, they wouldn't even hang with Houston. That's a normal one, but yeah. Okay, so the Ohio State. I mean, you were right about Penn State. It's 14.5.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy. So which way do you go on that?
I don't trust Iowa's offense.
Why they covered last week?
Yeah, against who did they play? They played
They scored 49 points or what?
it was
Let me see.
41-10 versus
Western Michigan.
Western Michigan. I know the defense got a safety and then gave them some short fields.
Yes. That's insane.
And I like the Penn State QB.
Yeah.
I think he's better than Sean Clifford or Trace McSorley or any of the QBs they've had in a while.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
He's a true freshman, or not a true freshman. He's a redshirt freshman, but you know he's kind of young and getting his starts in. But that guy could be a future first round pick.
You gotta think he's gonna get his welcome to college football moment. I see it against this Iowa defense. They got some returning linebackers that are just beasts.
Yeah, Iowa's defense and special teams pretty good, but I just can't trust their offense. They can't even that OC's getting fired, especially he can't even average 25 points a game.
But couldn't you see this game going under? Couldn't you see it just being like, oh, defensive battle back and forth? I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of like run the ball 3 times and punt it just to get the Iowa defense out there.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. They're gonna turn the ball over.
No, not my Hawkeyes. F those guys, man.
I've seen too many Iowa games.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna end up. I've watched too many Iowa games.
Probably. Yeah. Haven't we both?
I'm addicted to watching this, and I suffer to it.
I don't know if it's helping those sick children.
All the sick children that just need to get from the hospital, those poor kids.
Yeah, they shouldn't have to watch those games. That's not cool, man.
They watch it for the punter and the defense.
Absolutely.
When the offense comes up,
they close the
put
curtains.
down.
They close the curtains when the offense comes on. Oh my gosh. You see all the curtains closed on that glass wall? They're disgusted. They should do that, man. It's so pathetic. At some point, just, raise some money in the state of Iowa and buy a quarterback. What's the problem? You got money? They got...
Iowa is their OC is the head coach's son.
Oh, yeah, some nepotism, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, they got the nepotism going. I like that. Keep it in the family. Get them some money.
Well, head coach has been there for like 20-something years, I think.
And guess what? He's not going anywhere.
No, he's not. He's probably going to have a statue in front of him.
Oh, a statue. Yeah, that's
He's
sad.
not going anywhere, but same with his son.
If they're satisfied with that, I guess. He's probably got his daughter working in the, front office. He's probably got his cousin, mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
It's a whole family plan.
His nephew is the groundskeeper.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone. And then you got his degenerate cokehead, cousin or something. And they keep giving him a job and he keeps messing it up, but they employ him. They still employ him.
And he is at ticket sales.
Yes, hot dog, beer. They had to take him out of beers and they put him in a hot dog because he kept getting in trouble scalping tickets. I don't know. Well, I'm taking Iowa on that one. Maybe we'll debate it later, but we'll
I have to
see.
do some more research, but just off the bat, I'm picking Penn State.
All right. All right, I'll let you go, man.
All right.
All right, take it easy. Peace. Unbelievable. So that's a good week 2 of NFL, week 1 of week 3 of college football. We got it all behind us. Stay subscribed, stay following us, and we'll get you some more wins. Look at us. Look how sad and dejected we are, and we got to push. We don't do this. We're not used to this. This is not fun for us if we do not win. So trust us. We're going to do some research. We're going to get back in the W column, get out of the P column. Keep in touch. We got an early pick. I don't know. We're going to release it because the line looks so good. We've already been talking about it. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.